What's up, everybody? It's Brad with Squared Away Every Day, and I am freaking out right this second. I was actually in the middle of editing a video. I had to bring the trash cans in, moved the Model S Plaid out of the way, and it was like, yo, you've got an update. And I just freaked out because I was like, is this it? Is this track mode? There's been some whispers going around that maybe on the next update we were all gonna get track mode. I wasn't really sure how long that was gonna take to get it, if it was even coming, and here we go. We actually have track mode now on the Tesla Model S Plaid, which I'm super excited about. It's honestly one of the big reasons why I haven't sold my Tesla Model 3 Performance yet, and that's just because I love the track mode so much. It's super fun, and I love getting into track mode and just kind of ripping around an empty parking lot. Super fun. So anyway, currently I think we've upped the top speed of the vehicle from 163 miles per hour up to 175 miles per hour. Now, I've never gotten it up to 163. The fastest I've gotten it to was last summer at Bandimere, last fall actually, and I got it up to 161 miles per hour. Go ahead and check out the video. I'll link it up top. And then anyway, we're going to try to get it to a better track this year and see if we can max out the top speed on it, which hopefully by that time we've got the carbon ceramic brakes on the vehicle. So anyway, if you haven't had a chance yet, please go ahead and like the video, sub to the channel, and let's just kind of look at this real quick. All right, so I'm going to read through this with you. I have not looked at this yet. This is fresh, and so let's go ahead and take a look. Now, this is update 2021.44.30, and we're going to read off the first one. Track mode. Optimize your Plaid configuration for dynamic driving exclusively on closed courses and experience the unmatched performance at many different venues. To enable, tap controls, pedals and steering, and then get into track mode. Whoa, super stoked about that. Dang, super stoked about that. Let's keep reading here. Thermals. The heat pump system could be more aggressively... The heat pump system cools more aggressively, maximizing powertrain endurance and performance. Enable post-drive cooling to shorten wait times between sessions. Okay, so that's pretty cool. They've messed with kind of the thermals on the car there, and that's pretty awesome. Drivetrain Systems. Torque vectoring authority is increased across 3 motors, elevating the vehicle's agility and cornering capability. The accelerator pedal allows more precise torque control, and regenerative braking power is strengthened to recover more energy. Bear with me, guys, as I'm reading this. I'm not like the strongest reader. I can read. I can assure you I can read, but trying to read this on camera and everything, it's like, you know, the game of popcorn on, in school and stuff. So I'm tripping up a little bit here, but the driving system. So it sounds like torque vectoring is actually, I don't know. I heard rumors that torque vectoring wasn't even really a thing. And it actually wasn't really being employed on any of the Model S Plaids to this point. So I don't know if now we've got torque vectoring and we didn't before, or if it's just increased. It says it's increased, so we'll see what that feels like. But that's going to be super freaking awesome. That was a big selling point of this car, and they really hyped up the torque vectoring. So super stoked about that. Now the next one, suspension. Adaptive damping reduces vehicles' motions, improving handling and promoting driver confidence. Ride height is automatically set to low upon drive off. Okay, so that's cool. The auto damping, that's really cool. I don't like the car being in low personally because I like to just drive the car like, you drive a normal car. And so not super stoked about that. I'm sure I can turn that off or at least just do the GPS set to where when I'm pulling up on like a steep curb or something like that, I can turn that sucker off. All right, and finally, display. A track-focused interface includes a lap timer, G-meter, oh yeah, baby, that is freaking awesome. Real-time display accelerometer, vehicle thermals monitor, okay, that's very cool, the thermals. So in the past, I don't know if you know, but in the past, the electric vehicles just had problems running lap after lap after lap because the motors would overheat, so that's super cool. Dash cam video capture, vehicle telemetry capture, and offers customization options. I don't know what the vehicle telemetry capture is. That sounds really cool. It sounds really fancy. Not sure what that is, but the dash cam video capture sounds freaking awesome. That sounds super cool. So stoked on that. The G meter is obviously going to be for when you're like drifting around and stuff like that. And I also heard that the new thermals monitoring system is really going to monitor your brakes too. So if those get too hot, which is nice on the stock Plaids because they don't come with a carbon ceramic brake kit. So super stoked about that. So looks like we've got some updates to the thermals just to optimize the performance of the motors so that they don't overheat and so that we can heat them up quick enough to make sure that they're performing the way that they need to. We've got the drive system upgrade. Sorry, that was a different camera. Which is just pretty much the torque vectoring. Hopefully that's going to be freaking sweet. We've got the suspension supposed to be auto damping, and that's going to be awesome. And then we've got the display for just like all the track focused stuff. So super cool. I can't even believe it. Word on the street is that the top speed again is now 175 miles per hour, which is wicked awesome. So anyway, let's continue on here. There's a light show, and let's just go down here. Choreograph light show any time of the year. I don't know what this is about. You can also check out my other video. I'm going to link it up here now. And it was the Christmas light show. I'm not sure if this is a new, if this is new music or whatever it is. I'm not really sure. It's probably not Christmas stuff anymore. I don't really know. But I'll go ahead and do another light show video for you maybe tomorrow. So whatever, that's cool. We've got the blind spot camera. You can now automatically see a live camera view of your blind spot whenever you activate your turn signal. So this is weird because I've already got that. I don't know why it's telling me that it's got it again. I've already got the light show update. I've got the blind spot camera update. So I don't know if this is just like, let's see here. Yeah, the Sonic Hedgehog thing. So I don't really know why it's telling me it's got all this stuff now. Now this is new. Use comfort damping suspension in autopilot. No, I had that too. So I'm not really sure why it's telling me all this stuff is new, but the track mode feature is in fact new. Everything else is from my old update. You can look at the video. I'll link it up here again. The 2022.1. I don't know. I'm not sure what the other one was, but you can check out that update where I talk about all this other stuff. But the main thing on here is track mode. Super stoked about it. Man, that is freaking sweet. Thanks for bearing with me as I read through that on camera here. I can read, I promise you. But anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Super stoked to get this to the track once the snow melts. I do live in Colorado, so gonna have to wait until all the tracks reopen in spring. But once they do, I can assure you I'm gonna be hitting up the tracks big time and hopefully upgrading the brakes. The new brake kit that Tesla's going to be offering is a carbon ceramic brake, and hopefully maybe I'll flash a photo of it here, but it's $20,000. Can you believe that? A $20,000 upgrade. And I know Brembo brakes and stuff like that are typically already super expensive. I get that. Brakes are a lot of money. But dang, that would have been nice to have financed that into the price of the vehicle, because to just shell out $20K on brakes, and I'm not like some, Paul Walker street racer or anything like that. I don't really need it. That's a lot of cheddar. So I'm not really sure if they're going to just make that a standard option now, or if it's going to be a track option on the Model S Plaid. But either way, that's a lot of dough. And personally speaking, I think if they're going to make that a standard option on the Tesla Model S Plaid, I'm talking the new brake setup, that's going to increase the price of the vehicle, which I think is going to do pretty good for me if I don't upgrade those brakes in terms of just keeping the residual value on the car. Because as we all seen with like the Nissan GTRs and stuff like that, those 2009s and 2010s hold their value so freaking well. I mean, even before the craziness happened with just like this insane uptick in used car values, I mean, the 2009, 2010 GTRs held their value so well, and it's because guys and gals want to get in. I mean, the GTR has been such a cool car for such a long time. Everybody wants to get into it as cheap as possible. So those ones are just, they've held their value really well, and I think that could be the same thing for the Tesla Model S Plaid if they do decide to do like, these fancy brakes and like a aero wing and all that, that's just mandatory in the car's purchase. It could actually hold the standard, which I'm going to call it the Gen 1 Tesla Model S Plaid values, fairly well. So we'll see what happens. It's probably going to be an add-on, I would imagine, but who knows? We'll see what happens there. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Track mode now enabled on the Model S Plaid. Super stoked about it. Can't wait to get this thing to the track. And I can rest assured, it's snowing right this second, but rest assured, once we get a little bit of melt in the next couple days here, I will be taking this thing out and ripping it around some vacant, desolate parking lot. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. If you liked the video, please go ahead and give me a like, give me a sub, and we will see you in the next one.